I was sitting here with Brad, and we did the human cellular tissue program on his shoulder, I believe. Correct?
Both shoulders
and neck. And you were just telling a story. What you had a buddy tell you about our ad.
Right.
And
I had met with a physician in St. Louis, and he looked at my x-ray and says, the only thing we can do, we can go ahead and grind those bone spurs out of that right shoulder, or we can replace your shoulder. He says, I recommend we replace your shoulder. So we grind the bone spurs down. They'll be back in 3 or 4 years. So I said, okay. And I was telling my buddy that I played tennis with, I said, this is going to be a bad deal. I'm going to be down for like 6 months. I won't be able to play anything, not golf or tennis.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, check into that. So I met with Doc here, and my wife and I came in, and he showed us what he was talking about, and it made sense to me. And then I got to analyze, and I said, well, heck yeah, that's how these pro athletes are tearing their ACLs and MCLs, flying to Europe, getting constant stem cell treatments, PRP treatments, and then coming back in the same season and playing again, where before the careers were over.
Right.
You know, and here I play every sport, golf, tennis, pickleball.
You're very active, Brad, right?
I mean, hunt, fish,
constant.
Go.
As you just said, you just got back from a trip from Georgia where you were playing golf,
pickleball and tennis.
Pickleball.
Almost every day.
Almost every day. How'd the shoulders holding up?
No pain at all. None whatsoever.
How happy are you didn't go towards that surgery?
It's life changing. Thank God I didn't do that.
Right.
Because, you know, the more I talked to my primary physician, he said, you know, they'll replace that shoulder blade, but you'll never get your strength back, because your big thing is you like to hit that big serve.
Mm-hmm.
You got to, you know, you'll never get that strength back. So he kind of recommended me too. Because it's a pitching motion when you throw a big serve.
Yeah. And if you get your shoulder replaced, you're never doing that motion again.
Well, I would be very inadequate at it, which would really aggravate me because I'm very competitive.
Spring training's starting, so I don't think you'd make the team this year.
Well, I could now.
You could now. If somebody was thinking about doing this procedure on their neck or shoulder, you would say?
I'd say you ought to do it. I don't care what it costs. It's worth it to me. I mean, my insurance would have paid for $60,000 to replace this shoulder, you know, and I've been unhappy with it for the rest of my life. I just wish I'd have known about this before I had my knee replaced. You know, I could have saved myself a lot of grief in 2013. So,
if you have any questions with the procedures we did with Brad, you can call the office at 636-239-5252. Thank you.